Everything you wanted to do?
Probably not everything. We gave up a power play goal. You couldn't be really prouder of a group that they, had a little fear factor, but they did. They competed. They won battles. They skated. We were able to play everybody. We had all four lines that played and contributed, and again, Slater's line scores, and they got to play at the end. They played right through, and boy, they were strong on the puck. They were really good. We were so much better in the neutral zone today that it wasn't as easy for them to have their four-man rushes all the time. And that was really a key, I thought, after the first period. First period, we had a little trouble sorting it out, but made a little adjustment, and I think they really did a very good job.
Ladd said he thought this was your best team game.
Certainly. I mean, we've played some good games. As we've talked about so many times, competed against good teams, but tonight we did it for virtually the whole game. We did it with everybody, and we had to kill some penalties late, or a couple penalties, and fought through that. In the third period, it could have turned the game. We got through it, and then we drew some penalties and scored on a power play again. So I thought everybody, and I mean everybody, was vocal on the bench in a very positive way, and our battles were certainly in our favor tonight.
I'm curious, if you go back to that second period against Florida when you didn't mince words and said you thought they quit, but since then, I'm wondering did they take that personally?
I hope so.
Can you attribute?
I don't attribute anything to me. I think it becomes part of that comment was for them to take charge. And they have. I think they did it then. It showed in the third period, and since then they've continued to do it. And when we've had our sags, we fought. We didn't feel sorry for ourselves. We fought back. And you could just get a great sense tonight that, we talked about how good Detroit can play and the speed of some of their people, their ability to perform, but we weren't afraid of them. We just kept playing. And when we got a lead, then they scored, we didn't let it bother us. And they're awfully good.
In that second period, it did look like you had one of those sags where they were kind of cycling it and pushing on you, and you did get through.
It was Beverly's line is, I believe, the one that you're probably talking about. And they ran us around, but what we did was sort it out. We stayed in position. We didn't get running. We didn't latch on and hold on to somebody. We maintained our defensive posture, and were able to finally get a stick in the puck and make a play. And the old saying, when you think you're tired, you're not, proved true, because we out-battled them at the end to at least get it out and down the ice and get fresh people on there.
Coach, what can you say about altogether the effort of all the special teams units?
They were great. I mean, just great. And the special teams, penalty killing, obviously the ultimate team game because you're already shorthanded. But the key issue always when you fight through that is can your power play punish a team? And we did. And it's been effective for us most of the year when our power play scores were really good. And of course we got a shorthander too as well. So special teams, we talked about special teams being a key over the course of a season. And tonight we battled on the special teams.
So confidence is a dangerous thing, both good and bad. You're probably as confident as you have been about this club right now.
Yes, they continued pushing forward, a step at a time, maybe a couple steps tonight. But as much as we're going to enjoy this tonight, unfortunately it's over tomorrow, and it's a wonderful way to go into Thanksgiving. So that part is great. But again, we've got to focus now on the next game and what we can do even better, or reinforce what we did tonight that was a difference maker. And tonight was that team effort, and we were, the good play with your sticks, turning over pucks, and everybody participating, nobody looking for somebody else to do it, but wanting to be that man themselves. And our goalie was good. he moved the puck well, and our defense did such a great job in our own zone of finding pucks and winning battles. Against a team like this, as talented and big and strong as they are, our defense really did a great job.
Is Brian Little looking about as confident from a goal scoring standpoint as you've seen him this season?
At the start of the year, he played extremely well, but nothing went in, and all of a sudden you start to press, or what happens generally is you start to pass more. It doesn't work very well. And he made a tremendous pass on Stewart's goal, but when he shot that puck, it was in a hurry. And you score a goal in Washington, he gets a couple, and what it does for your confidence level and your willingness now to shoot again, you can't underestimate that.
How much more can you ask out of Dustin? He's scored like every game, pretty much lately.
He's okay. The fact he scores is tremendous. The fact that he wins a lot of battles in our zone, down low, that he has a good stick, and he's understanding that if you're good without the puck and winning those battles, you get to go up and shoot. And that's the concept we're selling, that he's bought in, and he plays in all situations. He is such a strong player down low, that big body we talked about, that he can push people off a puck and come up with pucks. He made a stick poke play where he eliminated a guy, and our forward couldn't get there, and he just one-handed it up past their player, and out we went. And those kinds of plays are extremely hard to teach, and you can talk about good sticks, but that was one of them.
I know you said, you got to put this in the past, but is there not a minute where you just say to yourself, we just outscored Washington and Detroit 10-1?
I didn't realize that, but I will now. That's perfect. I am enjoying the heck out of this particular moment, and so are our players. And you want to do that. This game is supposed to be fun. We talked about not being afraid of this team, not being afraid of winning. And now we can enjoy the win, but in this business it's so difficult because you must understand how you won and then carry that forward to the next contest, which unfortunately is very soon. But you can enjoy tomorrow. Tomorrow's a wonderful day now for these players to relax, pat themselves on the back, and understand what we're building.
And is it really as little as just doing those details you talk about? That's
Details. When we are good with our sticks, we turn over pucks, and we can score. We've shown that we can score goals, given the opportunity. Now, big hits are fun. Everybody likes a big hit. It looks good, and we all like it. It's part of the game. But not hitting and turning over a puck is better. And we did a great job tonight of creating angles and turning over pucks, and the Red Wings were waiting for us. They love some of those players to bounce off a hit and beat you up the ice, and we didn't allow that tonight. So it's those little things. And I thought, again, that neutral zone where we were good with our stick was out, we could hit the stick and turn the puck over. Now we get plays up the ice. We get a 2-on-1 because we won a battle at our blue line. We chip it out, down we go, and score a goal. We draw some penalties because we fight through. It's all little things.
How big is it? You start out the game, all these Red Wing fans are here cheering for them when they're getting walked down the ice. By the end of it, you guys getting a standing ovation.
It's part of the process that we're trying to establish here is that we take care of ourselves. We don't care about the noise factor. We like the noise factor. It doesn't matter whether somebody's yelling for you or against you at some point. It's just fun to be in a building that's alive. And tonight it was alive. And we scored and get ahead. And then people start to enjoy it. They really enjoy watching the team compete. And we certainly competed tonight.